such a time as this.
Welcome for such a time as this. Pastor James Pittman. This is going to be fun. This race for the presidency, the election next year. And as you know, the Democrats are gearing up. And they have a crowded field, I think 24 at last count, of people who want to take on President Donald Trump. In these cycles, every 4 years, people running for president, it is common for politicians to promise the moon and the stars. But something different is happening. Let me show you one man's reaction to the latest Democratic debates for the candidates running for the president of the United States of America.
It makes my flesh crawl. I'm a black man in America, and I'm sitting here watching the Democratic Party that my family has supported, most of the people in my race unfortunately support, and they're putting the rights of illegal immigrants before the rights of American citizens, right? Really? We have a class of people in our country that are still the sickest, the poorest, and the most uneducated. And that is our former slave population where I came from. I'm a boy from the South. And I can go back to the South. I just left out of Baltimore, Maryland, where the kids, I had 80 kids in front of me. All of them raised their hand. They're hearing gunshots every day they go to sleep. But they don't talk about that at the Democratic debate. They talk about giving more rights to illegal immigrants. We got to wake up in this country, and to allow an entire party to come in and bring the topics of outsiders over Americans, forget about really the people. I'm a believer in God. I'm a believer in Jesus. And Jesus told us to help the poorest of the poor. The poorest of the poor. Well, in America, the poorest of
The Democrat Party is in trouble. I can tell you from my interaction with African Americans, if this continues, if the African American community continues to see what happened just recently, specifically what they were talking about in context, if you look at it, that the Democrat candidates said that they will come up with a plan, a health plan in which they give free health care to illegal aliens. My thinking is you can't fix health care for Americans, yet you want to give them to illegal aliens. That's neither here nor there. But if this concept that somehow illegal aliens are being put above the African American community, Trump will win in a landslide. Over. Done. And one thing I think the Democrats are going to have to come to grips with. You can promise the moon and the stars to Americans, i.e., you can lie all you want about your giveaways to Americans. You just can't lie about your giveaways to people who aren't American citizens. People don't mind you lying to them about how much you're going to give them. Just don't lie about how much you're going to give illegal, or what's the proper term, undocumented aliens, which if they're not here legally, that makes them illegal. That's neither here nor there. So here's the angle from a Christian perspective. First of all, we as Christians somehow have divorced telling the truth. We've divorced that concept from the candidates we vote for. Look, man, if a guy or a woman is lying to you, I just find it very difficult to vote for them in the first place. But here's the moral to this story, as the gentleman so eloquently articulated. You can lie about your giveaways to us Americans. Just don't lie. Don't even hint that you're going to give stuff away to people who aren't American citizens. That's a bad lie.
For such a time as this,